unfold. With his mates in the band and play into the night, weaving tales through music in the dimming light. Djembe is his favorite, a test of syncopation. Found his groove at harmony, a rhythmic revelation.
Welcome to the Legend of Daithi Brúm, canvas junkie from Liverpool, a podcast where music, mystery, and espionage collide. I'm your host, David Fogg, and together we'll unravel the enigma surrounding Daithi, the cannabis junkie from Liverpool. Join us as we explore the rhythm of secrets, the beat of intrigue, and the melody of hidden truths. Let's dive into the shadows and discover what lies beneath the surface. Chapter 6, The Cosmic Dance. David and Daithi sail under the same stars in the vast expanse of the Red Sea. Two brothers, David and Daithi, sail under the same stars, yet their eyes have never met. Bound by blood and a mysterious psychic tether, they feel the echo of each other's existence, a silent symphony only they can hear. David's dilemma, the Phantom's path. David, the Phantom Sailor, moves like a whisper through the USS Scott's corridors. His mission is clear: to uncover a conspiracy that threatens to fracture the coalition. The rogue agent he seeks is a shadow from his past, a specter of betrayal that haunts his every step. Daithi's quest, the psychic's burden. Daithi, with his psychic senses just beginning to stir, stands on the deck, gazing into the abyss. He carries a secret that could alter the course of the war, a map leading to an ancient artifact buried beneath the desert sands. It is said to hold power beyond comprehension, a relic from a time when gods walked among men. The artifact, a legacy entwined. The artifact, known only as the Veil of Aten, is rumored to grant its wielder the power to see the truth of all things. For Daithi, it is a beacon calling him to his destiny. For David, it is the key to unraveling the web of deceit spun by his adversary. Convergence, the brothers' fate. As fate would have it, both brothers' missions converge in a remote village where the desert meets the sea. Unseen forces guide them to this crossroads of destiny. Though they have never met, the psychic bond they share flares life, guiding them towards each other and the artifact that awaits. David, cloaked in the guise of night, and Daithi, drawn by the whispers of the past, arrive at the ancient ruins where the Veil of Aten lies hidden. Their paths cross, and for a fleeting moment, the psychic veil lifts, and they see each other, not as phantoms or sailors, but as brothers with a shared legacy. The artifact pulses with energy, its power resonating with their psychic link. They understand now that their meeting was no accident. It was guided by the hands of fate, entwined with the legacy of the Veil of Aten. Together they must decide whether to use the artifact's power to end the war or to destroy it, lest it fall into the wrong hands. The choice they make will seal their destinies and the fate of nations. As the story of David and Daithi continues, they stand united by blood and psychic bond, guardians of an ancient power that could shape the future of the world.
from Liverpool. In Disney they cheer, he's utterly cool, but beneath the facade, a secret he cloaks. Once MI6, now his silence invokes a cannabis junkie. Truth be told, his tale remains hidden till he's old. Until he's old. Now his silence invokes a cannabis junkie. Truth be told, his tale remains hidden until he's old. Junkie, truth be told, his tale remains hidden till he's old. Until he's old.
Chapter 6. The Cosmic Dance. Into the Storm. The cosmic dance of Daithi and David continued, their paths parallel yet uncharted. The Red Sea's expanse mirrored their uncertainty, the depths concealing secrets, the surface revealing only ripples. Daithi paced the USS Scott's briefing room, his psychic senses tingling. The intelligence he carried was a double-edged sword, essential for victory, yet ethically murky. His brother David remained a phantom, a sailor weaving charm in the ship's shadows. As General Schwarzkopf absorbed Daithi's briefing, the room hummed with anticipation. The fate of nations rested on their decisions. Meanwhile, David, disguised as a U.S. sailor, navigated the lower decks. His mission: intercept a rogue agent threatening to unravel coalition forces. The brothers' proximity was maddening. Sally Orr, the innkeeper, sensed their connection. The seas pulled, the winds whispers. Her laughter echoed through time, a melody that reached both men. Yet they remained oblivious, their psychic abilities dormant, veiled by duty and deception. As the USS Scott cut through the waves, Daithi and David stood on opposite precipices. The briefing concluded and the war machine churned into action. The Gulf War's outcome hung in the balance, and Sally's Inn became a crossroads of fate. In the moon's glow, Daithi gazed at the horizon. His brother was out there, a cipher like himself. The psychic thread tugged, urging them to meet, yet duty held them apart. The veil between ethical and essential blurred, and Daithi wondered if victory was worth the cost. David, too, grappled with choices. The rogue agent was no stranger. Their shared past weighed heavy. As the sea whispered its secrets, he faced a crossroads, friend or foe, loyalty or justice. And so the brothers sailed on, their psychic abilities dormant, but their destinies entwined. The Red Sea bore witness, their silent duel, their shared burden. Victory loomed, virtue wavered, and the veil remained intact, concealing the truth that could change everything. Daithi's heart raced as he stepped onto the rocky shore of the Yemeni fishing village. The moon hung low, casting elongated shadows on the sand. The scent of salt and secrecy filled the air. His orders were clear: infiltrate the clandestine gathering and extract information about the mysterious weapon. Sally Orr, the innkeeper with eyes like ancient seas, had guided him here. She stood beside him now, her gaze unwavering. "Trust your instincts," she whispered. "The sea knows more than we do." Daithi adjusted his sailor's cap. concealing his psychic abilities. The village lay ahead, a cluster of ramshackle huts, their windows dark. He sensed danger lurking, a web of intentions woven by shadowy figures. As he approached, Dahi noticed the flicker of lantern light through a half-open door. The rogue agent was inside, surrounded by men in tailored suits. Their faces bore the weight of secrets, etched lines of power and deceit. He slipped through the door, becoming one with the shadows. The room smelled of frankincense and intrigue. The agent, a scarred man with piercing eyes, stood at the center. His voice carried authority as he spoke of the weapon, a fusion of science and sorcery, capable of reshaping nations. Dahi's dormant psychic senses stirred. The agent's words resonated, triggering visions, a desert aflame, cities crumbling, and a sea-swallowing civilization. The weapon was no mere bomb. It was a cosmic dance of destruction. He edged closer, Sally's presence a comforting echo. The agent's gaze flickered toward him, suspicion flaring. Dahi willed his abilities to remain veiled. The truth was a double-edged sword, one that could save or damn them all. Outside, waves crashed against the shore, the sea's ancient song. David, too, navigated his own path, unaware of Dahi's mission. Brothers divided by duty, yet connected by fate. As the rogue agent's laughter echoed, Dahi's resolve hardened. The Red Sea bore witness, the silent duel, the shared burden. The truth lay hidden, waiting to surface. And so, Dahi danced on the precipice, his psychic abilities awakening like ripples on water. The fate of nations hung in the balance, and the veil trembled.
Oh, cannabis junkie, truth be told, his tale remains hidden till he's old. Until he's old.
Let's delve into the appearance and capabilities of the ancient Egyptian artifact known as the Veil of Aten. 1. Appearance. The Veil of Aten is symbolized as a sun disk with rays emanating from the disk. These rays terminate in human hands, often extending the Ankh, the symbol of life, to the pharaoh. Unlike other gods and goddesses, Aten was never represented in human form. His name appeared on cartouches along with titles usually ascribed to a pharaoh. 2. Symbolism. The sun disk represents the solar aspect of Aten. The hands reaching out symbolize Aten's life-giving power, connecting the divine with humanity. The Anke reinforces the concept of eternal life associated with the sun. 3. Capabilities. Aten was believed to be omnipresent and omnipotent, permeating everything in the cosmos. His worshippers did not see the need for physical depictions of him. Representing Aten physically would not do justice to his immense power. Aten's life-giving force was associated with the sun, and his worship was a central tenet of the monotheistic religion established by Pharaoh Akhenaten during his reign. In summary, the Veil of Aten embodies the sun's life-giving energy, its rays connecting the divine with humanity. Its power transcends physical form, making it a symbol of both life and enlightenment in ancient Egyptian mythology. Let's explore the role of the Veil of Aten in ancient Egyptian rituals. 1. Atenism and the Veil. Atenism was a religious system established during the reign of Pharaoh Akhenaten in ancient Egypt. The Veil of Aten was central to Atenism, representing the sun disk and the sole deity, Aten. Unlike traditional Egyptian polytheism, Atenism focused on the worship of a single god, the radiant sun. 2. Rituals and worship. In Atenism, the daily service of purification, anointment, and clothing of the divine image common in traditional Egyptian worship was not performed. Instead, incense and food offerings such as meats, wines, and fruits were placed onto open-air altars. The Veil of Aten symbolized the life-giving power of the sun. connecting the divine with humanity. 3. Legacy and decline. Atenism lasted for about 20 years during the reign of Akhenaten. After Akhenaten's death, subsequent pharaohs restored traditional polytheistic worship, and efforts were made to erase Atenism from Egyptian records. In summary, the Veil of Aten played a unique role in Atenism, emphasizing the sun's life-giving energy and challenging the traditional pantheon of gods.
With the world in turmoil, once more they see Daihi's aid, his prowess unique. From the US to the UK, allies of old, even the Vatican's whispers, his sad story told. His bad story told.
I'm the cannabis junkie from Liverpool, but none the wiser, I'm nobody's fool. Cannabis junkie, cool as a fool. My big neighbors, they all rule. But here's the truth, it's not a joke. I learned to smile with just a ghost provoke. A cannabis junkie through and through. I'll pass on the dirty word, my days aspire through.
And that concludes another episode of The Legend of Daithi Brúm. Remember, appearances can be deceiving, and sometimes the most captivating stories unfold in the spaces between notes. Until next time, keep your ears attuned to the whispers of secrets, and may your rhythm never falter. This is Daithi Brúm, signing off. Daithi Brúm, Cannabis Junkie and MI6 Spy, is a production of Daithi Brúm Studio, Brewery Gulch, Bisbee, Arizona. Copyright 2024, all rights reserved.
Your words ain't matter now. I'll be on my way. I'm tending to my life, come what may. You speak of troubles, yet you're blind to see. I see through the deceit from which you flee. Turn back now, lest you're found.
Hey folks, it's your host and narrator, David Fogg. The Parlor is a well-regarded hair salon located in Bisbee, Arizona. Here's what they say. Welcome to the Parlor, where your hair meets the care it deserves. Nestled in the heart of Bisbee, our expert stylists bring out the best in you. From classic cuts to modern styles. Whether it's a fresh color, a sleek trim, or a transformative look, we're here to make your hair dreams come true. Book your appointment today and experience the magic of the Parlor. We're open Tuesday to Saturday, ready to welcome you. Find us at 50 Brewery Avenue or call 520-432-6922. Your journey to fabulous hair starts here. Oh, and when you're through at the Parlor, wander down to Main Street and visit Crystal Lee, playing her tunes.
Tell her that Daithi sent you and be sure to drop some dough. You can visit Crystal Lee's page on Facebook to see how her artistry adds to our vibrant community.